go to the track as Terry McMillian is getting ready to go up against Dave Grubnic. Let's take a look at the Lucas Oil ladder now as we start the first round of top fuel eliminations. Look at Corey McClinathan coming off his win at Charlotte, win at Phoenix, leads the points. He's racing TJ Zizzo in his very first race of the season.
Good matchups on the other side, but how about Tony Schumacher and Brandon Bernstein? Brandon's been struggling. Tony doesn't lose in the first round very often. In fact, it was Chicago almost a year ago the last time he went out in the first round.
So here we go, that first pair, and Dave Grubnic. The good news for him, at least for the moment, is that Connie Coletta is reached into his own pocket and is helping keeping this car going. They're hoping to get a sponsor on it, but for right now, that man there is writing all the checks.
And Connie, that man, he's calling all the shots. But Terry McMillian, he has lane choice number 8 qualifier versus your number 9 qualifier, David Grubnic. Terry hasn't ran the big numbers, but he's been consistent in qualifying. 389 to 391 on 3 of his 4 runs, getting down the racetrack. David Grubnic's been a little bit more inconsistent. We know that car can make the big horsepower, but they got to get it hooked up.
Sun is shining down on the track. With this pair, we'll find out what it can hold. Very nice for Dave Grubnic, a 387. That gives him a win light, 318 miles an hour.
Well, that was David Grubnic's best run of the weekend, and that got him the win. Terry McMillian, as soon as he hit the throttle, he had a cylinder out right side of your screen. You can see it over there. That killed a lot of horsepower out of that Amalie car, and David Grubnic did not smoke the tires. They backed her down probably just a little bit, make sure it went from A to B. A 387, good enough to get him into the second round. Go on board with Terry. Left side of your screen, that's where the cylinders go out. And look what happens when you only got 7 cylinders and all that manifold pressure goes up there. The engine was not happy.